All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to my motivational channel, Core Motivate. And in today's video, I wanted to motivate the older people. I'm gonna do I feel like I should do that too. To balance it out, do a motivational video for the young people. But no, I wanted to start it off, for the older individuals because no, for those that don't know, recently, yeah, almost a week ago, I turned 30, and yeah, it's one of those things where I'm slowly processing it. Like, when you've been in your 20s for it seemed like yeah, it's 10 years obviously, but man, those were like a long 10 years. Like I went through different phases of my life in the 10 years, and yeah, I feel like, I think that might be a good idea, do like a motivational video for those, experiencing their 20s for the first time, but no, overall though, going into my 30s, it's new, obviously, but it feels different, and I think it's, yeah, just processing the fact that I am getting older, and that's one thing, you hear it at all ages of your life is that you need to live it up, have fun, do things out of ordinary. And it really depends like on whatever it is that you want to do and stuff, like I know there's some people out there where they're like, oh, they might want to get into gaming, or they might want to get into exercising, or they want to travel, whatever the case is. The thing is this: it really doesn't matter what age you are. You should live it up at any age, live it up. Like, yeah, have like a bucket list in your 20s and stuff, and then just go through it, but it's whatever, at the end of the day, it's your life. You have the choice on however you want to live that life, right? So obviously, if you don't, nothing that's going to be illegal and put you in jail or prison and stuff. But yeah, legal things that, it's welcome. Yeah, go crazy with it. So, but no, recently I made a video on my main channel on how, because that was one thing that I've never owned in my life, is a WWE like championship belt and stuff. For those that don't know, I'm a wrestling fan. I've been a wrestling fan since 2007. So yeah, almost 20 years. And I'm debating on whether I should get the belt this year or wait until next year, for like a 20-year anniversary thing. And so I made this video. I posted it online, or posted it on my main channel, and that's how I'm getting older. I'm like, oh yeah, I posted it online. It's like I posted it on my other channel and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, posted the video, and the first comment I get is somebody telling me that I need to grow up because I want to get a championship belt. And I'm thinking to myself, they make the belt for adults. What are you talking about? Like that, it's things like that, where people, they want to have an opinion like way too much in your life. But it's like, fam, I'm not living a life based on your, I guess, script. I'm living it based on my script. I'm living life based off of how I want to live it. And that's one thing that people need to understand, is that if a person wants to get, I don't care if it's a Hot Wheel car, I don't care if it's a Barbie doll, I don't care if it's a G.I. Joe action figure, I don't care what it is. If it brings genuine happiness to your life, that is all that matters. So that's why I'm like, it just trips me out that, people get, and I don't know, like maybe it's a jealousy thing. He ain't got the money to go out and get the belt himself. And I'm like, fam, I don't have the money to go out and get the belt right now. Like, that's why I'm like, okay, I'm going to save up. And then, yeah, just put some money aside, and then when the time is right, go ahead and get the belt. But how is that a problem? And so for those that don't know, yes, they do make the wrestling belts for adults. Like if you do watch wrestling, at times you will see adults out in the crowd where it's like they have like a replica of the championship belt and things, the ones that the wrestlers be having. So that's why I'm like, I'm confused. Like what am I supposed to, like, I can't make myself happy because, oh, it's kid stuff, fam. The thing is this: I would love, and that you can, but if there's little things that I can do that can like bring that kid out in me, I'm gonna do it. Like, and that was one thing that I did just recently do. I went out to go see the new Spider-Man movie, and I honestly, I felt like I was a kid, watching this movie, all like, like the first one with Tobey Maguire. And then yeah, just recently I bought this video game, and I feel like that kid sitting in front of the 13-inch TV, playing off of my PlayStation 2. Like, that's the fun that I'm having with this game. It's a game called Pax Autocratica. And yeah, I've been having, like, I feel like a kid again when playing that game. There's nothing wrong with feeling like a kid. that's one thing where I'm like, yeah, if I had to toss up between, continuing on with my adult years, or at least, that's one thing I wish I could do is go back to my kid years and change up some things so I could have been a little bit more prepared for my adult years. But I mean, I am prepared, but it's just I wish I was just a little bit more prepared. But yeah, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to do things for yourself. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I guess like that's the main message behind this motivational video is don't feel bad or don't feel a certain way if you want to do things for yourself. It don't matter what it is. I some my like the thing is this, if somebody, because I know that actually was it's funny because I was just getting ready to use that as an example, but it was a friend of mine. I remember me and him, we went to, it was like this like it was like a toy store, but it was for like cars and stuff, like kind of like Hot Wheel cars. But it wasn't just Hot Wheels; it was like a bunch of different cars in there and things, or like brands and stuff. So he was looking. I can't remember what car he was looking for, but I wasn't judging him. Matter of fact, I went ahead and bought a Plymouth Fury because I was like, no, I'm a big fan of the movie Christine. It's a Stephen King movie that came out. I think it was '83, and yeah, I was all like, I seen the car in there, and I'm like, I got to get that car. I'm like, I didn't. It wasn't my intentions to get nothing today, but I'm gonna go ahead and get that car. So yeah, I went ahead, got that car, and then yeah, got up out of there. So I can't. I don't think my friend he didn't find what he was looking for, but I found what I was looking for. I could care less how people view it. I'm like, but the thing is this: if they, I feel like that there have been like laws and regulations, like if adults ain't supposed to buy stuff like that, they're like, okay, if I'm in that store and I'm buying a car, they're like, oh, where's your kid at? Oh, it's like you ain't got no kids, so you can't buy it. All right, I won't buy it and things, but the person that sold it to me didn't have a problem with it. The friend that I showed up there with, he didn't have a problem with it. I didn't have a problem with it. Nobody else that was in that mall had a problem with it. How is it a problem? How is it a problem if I want to do something for myself? So yeah, don't. I think that was the word. Don't feel ashamed for wanting to do things for yourself, because yeah, there's people out there where it's like they want to have too much of an opinion in your life, and it's like, fam, you have to remember that that's an opinion. It ain't even like I'm not going. I know, right? Like, what's the words that I'm looking for? Pretty much, but yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is that I like, yeah, I don't have to live by it, but I'm definitely not gonna live by it. It's one of those things. I'm like, that's if you want to live life like that, fine, go ahead and live life like that. But yeah, it's just weird how like there's this like I feel like it's a thing though with wrestling is that there's like a hatred towards it. Like, if you're an adult and you're into wrestling, oh, it's a problem, fam. It trips me out when I meet adults that's into wrestling. Cause yeah, I feel like that's just kind of like it's not really an unknown sport, but at the same time, it's like it's a sport where it's like it don't get looked at as basketball and football and UFC and everything else. Like they're like, oh, wrestling, it's fake, it's this and that. And it's like there ain't nothing wrong. That's gonna be another motivational video that I'm gonna do. So, but yeah, anyways, yeah, don't feel ashamed for anything that you want to do in your adult years and stuff as you get older and things. It's like, yeah, we all got one life. We gotta live it to the best of our abilities and stuff. So, but anyways, with that being said, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and peace.